myself, I prefer a gun that I can shoot a long ways if I need to. I like the ability of a scope to see things really good at a distance or whatever. That's pretty handy. I've just got a Leopold Vari X2 3-9, one of the older ones. This is just a Ruger Model 77, the stainless steel, all weather. I like the stainless steel. You don't have to the maintenance isn't quite the same. It's real user friendly. I like the narrow stocks that they made years ago. It's kind of hard. It doesn't have that hollow sound.
That composite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that clanking. Other than that though, the safety is real user friendly. When it's off, it's forward. You got like a regular safe on the side, and then it gets so safe that it goes right inside the bolt. That kind of old Mauser action. I really like that safety. It's nice. I can really hook it down if I need to, and I can't even open the bolt if I put that part on. I like that. I've shot the dickens out of this rifle. I don't know, 3,000-4,000 rounds. Done a lot of shooting with it. I know it really well. I've also memorized my trajectory. I've got it dead on at 200 yards. It's about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches high at 100. Use Sierra Game King boat tails. We reload our own ammunition. The boys pretty much have all the same rifle, except for Casey. He's got a pump, 7mm weight, but we worked out a load that works in all three. Spent a lot of time making loads, and this has been a really good gun, and she's my baby, and I love it. But it's just a tool, you know, and whatever works for you. Doesn't matter what you have, as long as you know the gun and you know yourself, you know the gun's limitations, and you know your limitations. If I have to shoot out 300 yards, 7 inches low, right? If I aim dead on at 300, I'm gonna be 7 inches low. So I bring it up just a hair, and if I gotta shoot 400 yards, it's 21 inches of drop. So I know exactly what I'm shooting out of it, and made some really incredible shots. So I've gotten, I don't know, 4 or 5 crows at 400 yards with this thing. So that's a pretty good shot, and been a pretty good gun. Had good luck with it. And if I have to shoot something else, it really loves the 150 grain Hornady ballistic tips. Flatbacks, they work pretty good in this gun, and I don't have to adjust my sights between those two loads, and we use IMR 4350, but that's pretty much it. I do like the sling. The sling can get caught on brush and stuff, you know. Some guys don't like a sling. Casey doesn't like a sling. He likes to carry it. He doesn't want it getting in the way and hitting on stuff.
That's because he goes through the woods like a coyote, though.
Well, yeah, he crawls through all kinds of stuff.
Like the giants stuff all day long.
Right, the giants have to go in and out around things, and he can just go right through, and he's in, and away he goes, you know. But that's it all comes down to what you prefer and what you like. And there's a lot of times when you just got to march on a road, or you're just marching through the woods to get from place to place, and just taking the gun and throwing it on your shoulder is nice. Just don't spend all your time with it up here, and then when the deer is standing there, you can't do anything about it. If I do have to get my gun out in a hurry and it's on my shoulder, I just grab it here and swing it around, and then the gun's ready to go. It's already in this hand. This hand can start guiding it up. This one comes to it. Safety can come off, and I can go to it. The other thing that's not so good about this gun, if you have to talk about downsides, is that it's a Magnum and it's really long. And if I get in a lot of tight brush, I can't spin around and turn very easily because it's that long barrel. Yep. And it gets caught on a lot of things while you're walking through tight areas.
Yep.
The other thing about a scope is keeping the snow out of it.
Yep. Rain
I've had
too.
those Butler Creek kind of caps and stuff, and one time they were down, and I couldn't shoot because I couldn't see through them, and I couldn't pop it up because the buck was only about 15-20 feet away. And I couldn't go puck and pop those things open to look at them. So I just kind of pointed at them and shot and still missed anyway. So now I'm going to be looking through that scope, and I'll hold it and protect it from the snow. If I've got to go through some snow, if it's snowing real hard, I'll keep it down. But that's why Casey likes his peep sights when it's snowing. And
yep.
He laughs at us with our scopes but we also see stuff that he doesn't see sometimes. So there's advantages to everything, and you have to figure out what works for you.